So why do you feel that defense people get so much of respect uh, from the civilians, despite they are not getting, it may not be that well paid as compared to outside? What is the reason for that? Okay. So in your life so far, in your experience, whatever you had, can you tell me some instances where you have shown military-like qualities? You are helpful, you did something very nice, and suppose you help somebody and it is not reciprocated, then how will you feel? Yeah, please come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Vanshika. Please take the seat.
Thank you, sir.
So, how has been your day so far?
So it was nice. There was a psych class in the morning, but I get to know that it's cancelled or is rescheduled tomorrow.
Okay.
So I have to get enough time to prepare for it.
So, how did you spend the time?
Firstly, I read about I started introspecting myself where I was wrong yesterday. I did that same thing at night also, but I get more time to prepare enough.
So, you come from a place called Saharanpur.
Yes.
What is Saharanpur known for?
So it's wooden crafts.
Okay.
Majorly it's wooden crafts, but there are many transportation from other countries who trade the wooden crafts, and other it's cottage industries as well as sugar industries.
Okay.
It also known for its ITC.
Alright. So, it's one of the important cities of Uttar Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how is the general atmosphere? What kind of profession people have mostly?
No, sir. It's like mixed people they have. Like some areas are posh because of the professionalism, like the outskirt. They have posh areas where we have middle area also. Like every type of people you find there.
Okay. And how do you find this place, Dehradun, and how has been your experience over the last about 10-15 days?
So it was really nice because of the clean weather, and the mountains region. I'm very loved of mountains and ranges. Felt nice.
So, if given a choice, you would like to continue staying here or go back to Saharanpur?
It's like this. Saharanpur has different thing. Had my nostalgia.
Okay.
So it's my comfort zone, Saharanpur.
So, how many years have you spent in Saharanpur?
So it's like till 12th. So 12 years then, and till 15 to 16 years.
Okay. So, Vanshika, during next few minutes, we will speak more about you and cover various areas of your life so far that you have gone through. Your education, your family, your interests, your hobbies, spare time activities, games and sports. I have some idea about you from the PIQ form that you have submitted, but you can speak freely about yourself and your activities in detail as we proceed along our talk. Okay? Since you are a student, we will start with education. Suppose you tell me about your education starting from class 8, working up to your present level. My interest would be to know your favorite subjects, the subjects you did not care much about, the grades, percentages you achieved in various exams, co-curricular, extracurricular activities that you have participated out of the ones that were available, your achievements in co-curricular activities. Then you can tell me about your friend circle from school. Who are your close friends? Why do you feel they are close to you? Similarly, if you have avoided some people, some friends, tell me why you avoided them. On the same lines, you can tell me about teachers whom you like very much and the ones who have not impressed you. Finally, what is your ambition in life? And tell me your plan to achieve your ambition. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Starting with the education from from UKG onwards, I have in the same school, Sophia Girls Senior Secondary School. Besides my education as being an average student, I have participated in many events such as dance competition and many sports events. For example, kho, basketball and handball. Then after getting 86% in 10th and 78% in 12th, I moved to Greater Noida for pursuing my graduation from Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology by maintaining aggregate percentage of 82, where I have participated in many events, for example in research paper making. and then after organized many events like hackathons, website making, even participated in hackathon or website making competition other than our schools which goes on.
Okay.
Then coming to my subject which I like the most is mathematics. From the starting, from 8th class, I have got attracted towards mathematics because of its tricks, and it made me find interesting.
Okay.
The dislike is chemistry because it's had many exceptions and I find it difficult to learn them. Then coming to my it's all about my education. Then my pardon, so what else was the question except this?
Yeah, you can tell me what you are doing presently as far as studies concerned, then co-curricular activities, friends, teachers, and ambition.
Okay. So coming to the teachers, whom I like most is the Prasanna sir, because when I coming to the college, I had an online classes are going on, so it very difficult to manage an online class. Well, he managed very well, and because of him, I get into the technological field.
Okay.
And the teacher I don't like. There's no teacher because I think everyone put equal efforts. So it is about the teachers. Then coming to my desires or the goals, my from the starting, like 8th class, I have desire to be in defense services. Like though I researched more through YouTube's and these things, my friends are also in some of the are in defense services, so I get to know about, while doing BTech I have direct entry, so I got into this opportunity, and though I'm here, and the process, it's like my ambitions is clear that I have till 26 years I have many attempts, either through direct entry, either through AFCAT, either through CDS. So I'll try my best. I'll try to improvise myself where I'm lacking, and at the end I will hope that I'll achieve my dreams of getting into defense services.
Alright. You not told me about your friends.
So coming to the friends.
Okay.
The friends I had many friends, two which are close to me. One is my neighborhood friend Manpreet Kaur, and the second friend is Sakshi Singh. She's my college friend. The things which I like about them is they're motivated, they are supportive, and they give me a comfort zone, as well as they motivates me at the same time, and a good listener. And the qualities I don't like, they help too much to people whom they forget to do their own task. Um, and these about my friends. This much is about my friends.
Alright. Yeah, you are doing your graduation in which subject?
Computer science.
Computer science. Any specific reason why you selected computers? Since mathematics is your favorite subject.
Yes, so because I have two options when I was doing 12th. Either I should do BSc with maths because maths has been my favorite subject,
Okay.
or either I should choose BTech, Bachelor's in Technology. But I know one thing, that if I choose Bachelor's in Technology, then there would be more options to get into defense
Okay.
rather than choosing BSc. So I opted my desire first rather than my interest.
Any other advantage you see of doing BTech over BSc?
So both have their own advantages. If a person is more inclined to their subject or have more interest in mathematics, he can do bachelor's, then masters, and get professors, many things. The same with technology, BTech. If you do BTech and get into this thing, you you can do masters from foreign, or you can crack GATE exams, and many things. They have their own advantages.
Okay. So your main focus is to join the armed forces, you know?
Yes,
and you are planning long time for it.
yes.
And you have a plan for a long time from now onwards. Why do you feel that you are suitable for military?
So because of my positive attitude, and the second thing, I care for people, and there is a say in your in defense that you put life in front of, rather than you don't see your comfort zone. You always see other people. You took care about other people, and that approach made me feel like I also wanted to help people. Though there are many other professions which could do the same thing, but like uh, the defenses is what I need because of positive attitude, the disciplinary life, and the social adaptability. Like, if suppose I open an NGO for helping a people, I'll be like confined into one region. But when it is about army, I'll be maybe in Jammu, Kashmir. I'll be meeting other people of different religion, different language. Same time, might I'll be in south side, Visakhapatnam or other side, meeting different people. So it will also help me in growing, exploring, and helping out people.
Okay. So suppose you get a good job in Saharanpur,
Yes, sir.
2 lakh rupees job in Saharanpur, and 50,000 rupees in armed forces as an officer, as a young officer.
Yes, sir.
Where would you prefer to join?
So defense services.
Reasons?
So because of respect, as if you are doing 2 lakh rupees job, I'll do it, but I don't find any interest in it. Maybe after 1 month, 2 months, I'll get fed up of it, or I'll leave it because this is not what I wished for from my starting, from my childhood. But when it is about defense services, it is what I wanted to.
So why do you feel that defense people get so much of respect from the civilians, despite they are not getting, it may not be that well paid as compared to outside people? What is the reason for that?
So because of like they have the most difficult job. When the other, as compared to other jobs, I personally, for my opinion, they didn't get holidays. They have to manage their family. Like they didn't even it's been a long time. They didn't even able to see their family, but still doing with like utmost vigor, like with the same efforts they were putting, and they don't even show, or they don't, if they were talking to a civilian, they won't show that how much pain inside they have, like they didn't met their family or something, and they are like giving their life, like they like go for wars, don't even care if they die or not. It's what respect is for.
Okay. So in your life so far, in your experience, whatever you had, can you tell me some instances where you have shown military-like qualities?
Yes, sir. There are small incidents I could. There are small incidents. The first incident I will suggest that military people always look forward, like to help people rather than thinking about themselves. So recently, I'll tell you. Recently, when I was coming from a side class, so there was a, like I was coming through bus, so there was a grandmother, a lady standing, and though I gave my seat to her because I think I'm younger than her, and I am that much capable that I can stand, and I have traveled many times standing in trains during my graduation. The first thing, and the second thing, like there was one incident when I was going, like there's a Holi in my home, so I was going back to my home, and I saw like the same thing. There was very rush in the trains, so somehow I get into the train, but it was like a reserved place, like the reserved uh, place. So he like TT helped me out with, like, so I asked him if I could like go back to my own seat, but he said like there was an old lady sitting. So then I didn't said anything. Then I was traveling like standing only. So
Okay. And have you discussed your career with your parents? You are the elder child in the house.
yes, sir.
What did they say?
They were happy because everyone wants like their child to serve India. So they were really happy, and because of their support, might be I'm like going through this, like being interviewed. I'm here because of them. Only.
Coming through a civil background,
Yes.
okay, what do you feel are going to be the challenges for you when you join defense, in case you join?
The challenges. So I think the challenges would be physical life, but I'll manage. I'll work over it, and other than physical life, I'll like there's a survival is difficult. So because of physical life, I would say because it's tough to maintain or manage those circumstances or so the physically I'll say it would be.
Okay. That gives me some idea about your education background and your thought process regarding your career. Now, I would like to know about your family.
Yes, sir.
So please tell me about your father, your mother, their education, their occupation. How do you spend time together, your activities at home? Whom do you approach when you have a problem or when you want to confide some secret? What are the activities in which you involve yourself personally with your family members at home? You can tell me about other members of the family also, like brothers, sisters, uncles, grandparents, in case they are staying with you. What about pocket money? How do you manage your expenses? Who gives you how much? How do you plan? And your neighborhood activities, friends, relatives, and known people. What social, cultural, or otherwise you participate with them? Clear?
Yes, sir. Starting with my family, I have a joint family of Starting with my family, I have a joint family of 9 members. The eldest one is my grandmother, who has responsibility to connect everyone. She works as a string for all of us. Then my father and mother. Father is a medical representative, and same with my mother is homemaker. Whereas my chacha is medical representative and chachi is homemaker. My parents have 2 daughters. I'm the eldest one. Same, my chacha too have 2 daughters, and among them I'm the eldest one. And then coming to like occupation, I have already told. Then coming to like the um, the time I spend with him is like evening tea. We had a culture of having an evening tea together, where we chit chat about our things which are going on in family, or they ask me about myself. Then after it's about like whom I share or who approach in problem. So I don't find there is a specific person. Like if I call to anyone, if either it's mom or dad, I'll tell whatever is going on. But sometimes for any advices, I approach my mother. But then after it's about the pocket money. Pocket money, I don't have such culture of pocket money, neither with my siblings. So whenever I need it, like if I ask them, they give it.
Okay.
Then about about my sisters, the younger siblings and all. As I have a younger sister, she's 9 years younger than me.
Okay.
And she is outstanding in her studies, as spiritually also involved in house tasks. Then coming to my neighborhood friends or like relatives or something, like how we engaged ourselves in socially, culturally. So when I'm in my hometown, we used to go to Gurdwara, as my hometown also known as Gurdwara Road. So there is a huge Gurdwara. At night there used to be a seva called, in which we feed people who are not able to get food at night, and sometimes it has also happened like we distribute blankets to them when there is. So this is what we socially connect through Gurdwaras. Thank you.
So your family is a joint family, single kitchen?
Sorry, sir?
You have only one kitchen in the house?
Yes, sir.
Chacha ji and your father
Yes.
stays together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What type of role model are you to your sister or the cousins, since you are the eldest?
So, a good advisor, counselor sometimes, and a support system.
Okay. So what do you learn from your younger sister?
So, she take less stress about things. She's more like casual because she's younger than me. She's like, हो जाएगा मुझसे चीजें. and I'm more about like I have responsibilities. So she sometimes advises me when I do take too much stress. Why do take stress? It's okay. We'll manage.
Okay. And between you and your sister, overall, who's a better person?
Uh, it's like we are
She is still growing, but still.
we are equally like complete a family. Sometimes when I'm stressful, I approach her, so she calms me down. And whenever she needs any counseling or advices that what she should do, like recently I know like she had an Olympiad, so she didn't got well in that. So she approached me like where I'm getting wrong. So I advised her like these are the areas. So it's like we are together a complete makes complete.
Now, you said there are certain issues where you uh, approach your mother.
Yes, sir.
What kind of issues are these that you cannot tell your father? You go to mother only, or
It is not like dad doesn't know it, because if I tell to mom, somehow dad will also know
okay.
it. So the thing is that for the advices I approach to mom, because my father thinks that he like made a small like environment. He has a protective nature towards me. So if I suggest any advice, he'll become a little bit selfish or caring about me. So he'll not advise me to take a risk. Whereas my mother always advised me to take a risk. You should do this, you should do this. She doesn't care about the output. She only wants me to learn whether I fail or.
Can you give me an example?
Recently, when I was doing my graduation, so there is this times when I was fluctuating between defense and placement. I was fluctuating because I think there should be some backup to support my parents as being an eldest one. So she was the one who told me like you don't need to take risk. You have 26 years. Like till 26 years we'll manage ourselves, but you do whatever you wish for. Don't take care of ourselves. If I would have asked this to my dad, he'll like sometimes I like whenever I talk, it's sometimes my voice fumbles. So he thinks like I'm taking too much stress. So he'll say, do whatever you want to do. Just do whatever you want to do. So that's it.
That's right. And your mother gives you proper support. She gives you a free hand to work.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And your father's salary is around 25,000 rupees.
Yes.
Is it right?
Yes. He told me so.
This is what he has told you.
Yes.
You feel that it is sufficient to run the family and
No,
all the expenses?
actually, this is the like income from the medical representative. We have like our own side business. Like
Okay.
some like my parents have goshala kind of thing. So we sell milk also, and side by side we are starting our own business as a medical store. We known as like there is a some like we took wholesale market license recently, so it will be a next step.
Okay. So who in your family coordinates all the family functions?
Family functions, actually we don't had any. I was also thinking like if I got the opportunity, someone asked me like you organized any event, so I was like not in family because we didn't had any opportunity, because I'm the eldest one. Any function would happen was around me, gonna be around me. So it's like there's sometimes like cousins wedding or this wedding. So
What about your parents' birthdays and their anniversary?
these are the small stuff. Then we like whole sisters marriages, not a big party thing.
So when is your parents? When are their birthdays and anniversary?
My like we are mostly March born. So my father is 12th March. Mine is 14th March. My sister is 23rd March. My mother and father anniversary is 25th April.
Okay.
And my chachas, my chachi and chachas.
Do you celebrate these activities at home?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Fine. So, even if you are grown up, you consider yourself mature, parents always give you advice.
Yes, sir.
What advice your parents give you for your improvement?
The advice they give me to take a risk in life. You should not plan a backup. It's good to have a backup plan, but if you have a backup plan, then you will not able to give 100%.
Okay.
So they advise me.
So they say that you need to be aggressive with your plans.
aggressive with?
Need to be aggressive. With energy, you should follow your plans.
Yes, sir. Like you should give like 100%. You should. It's good to have backup, but don't rely on that backup.
Okay. So now, since we are on the family part and we have discussed about your education, so far, what do you consider your biggest achievements in life, both academically and within the family?
So within the family, I think right now I'm that much aware that I could provide support.
Okay.
Sometimes it's come in my head like if till 26 I did not get into defense, but I know till my graduation I have learned that much that I'm capable enough to get any job.
Okay.
So like they made me do like this much of studying, made me gain knowledge, so I can provide them financially support whenever I wanted. And when it is about like school achievement through schools and graduation, so I'll say like being graduated with average marks, or I have never failed in any exam, which is good. So this is could be considered as an and one more achievement I would say that I have always been a learnful child. So I have always learned things. I have grown upwards.
Okay. So, what is your contribution to the house, which your parents feel proud of?
Like responsibility, all like responsibility, and the one thing is the generation gap, because they are not aware of the technology. Sometimes they are not even aware of the policies government has made. Recently, I know there is a policy in which you can make a card from government through which you can get any of the hospitality under 5 lakh rupees.
Okay.
So my friend told me this, so I asked my parents about this. This is happening, you should also do it, because we were in the category of that. So I think awareness, I provide them awareness
What is
about.
that card called as?
Sorry sir, but I'm not aware about the name. I was aware back then, but I don't.
Is it Ayushman card?
Yes sir, it is.
Okay. So what all does it cover? What all it does not cover? What kind of ailments?
So I only know the one ailment because of the factor, the hospitality factor. If you encounter with any of the accident, but the accident must not be a suicide or you do harming yourself.
Okay.
It's just a general accident. Then the government will provide you like under 5 lakh expenditure.
For treatment.
Yes.
All right. Good. So we have learned enough about your education and your family angles. You play Kho.
Yes sir.
So in Kho, do you remember any name of Indian Kho player?
No sir.
How many players are there in a team?
It's 12 players. 3s are extras and 9 who play actual game.
So what are the various styles of running and chasing?
So there are two, like one will be running and other would be chasing. So the chasers are like sitting alternatively blocks in the opposite, facing the opposite. So there are many tricks like fake ho, in which the chaser will manipulate the defenders that I am giving ho, but he'll not. There's many pole dive also. Like by using the poles, you can. And there's another thing. While you're standing, like if a chaser will stand, he can decide his direction by moving like in a vertical direction, and he'll deciding, and then he'll turn also in the right also or left also. But there's many fault also come across, like if we change direction after deciding that which we are going on. So same.
Okay. So now, we have gone through your academic background, your studies background, home background, plus your other activities. Is there something about you left that we have not discussed? You can tell me.
So ambitious, aware of family, you're aware of education, you're aware of, and I think you have also judged me internally, like what's my mind is. So anything else? I think the one thing which I have not mentioned, that I'm a helpful person. I wanted to join this army to help also, to being, because I'm a caring person, and suddenly during graduation I have inclined towards fulfilling the this gap of like how to manage to help people.
Okay.
So that's also the reason.
See, you are a helpful people, it's something very nice. And suppose you help somebody
Yes, sir.
and it is not reciprocated, then how will you feel?
So it doesn't mean, but inside I feel happy. It is not like I always wanted to say happy. Latestly, I was reading a book by Gaur Gopal Das, in which he has mentioned about the gratitude logs, like how we should thankful to God and thankful to everyone who helped him, either like a ticket come up, like ticket people who in the bus who like gets our ticket. We should thankful to everyone. So that I feel I help people to not to ask for thanks or
Okay.
something.
Okay, Vanshika, I have been asking a lot of questions and I would like to give you a chance. Any question you can ask.
So I would like to know about you more, like about yourself, like as I have a vision of you being a perfect person. So you are always be having all the over cues in you, or it's like you have an error.
See, I do not know about the well cues, but generally I try to do right things. Deliberately, I don't commit mistakes. That does not mean that I don't commit mistakes. But once it is committed, I make sure that next time that does not happen.
And so one more thing, if a person is lagging in a well cues, he'll or she'll able to gain it. Or
Yes, anything can be overcome, anything can be gained, anything can be developed. It's only you have to have your insight clear, you have to understand yourself well, and keep working at it.
yes.
Nobody is, born perfect. You achieve good things by working sincerely, nothing else. That's all. Okay. So the right aim is to continue working hard, put your sincere efforts. The result will come automatically. You don't have to work for result. You work for efforts,
Yes.
result will follow. Don't worry about it. Okay. So what's your plan after this?
So nothing. Firstly, I'll try to reciprocate, like where introspect, like did I like improved or
Okay.
not, and if not, then what's lacking, and then after I'll talk to my friends, and one of my friend is leaving today, so I'll see of him, and then after I'll see like whatever I could do.
So very nice talking to you, Vanshika, and I enjoyed, came to know about you so many things. I can say that now I know you well, including your family. So from my side, good luck, all the best. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All the best.